Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I want us to talk about Corona, and what I want us to learn from it is appreciating or seeing the good side in bad things happening to us. I know, fellow Kenyans, the economy has reopened, but this might help you. So to those people who lost jobs, to those people who have lost loved ones, to those people who've been out of business, I'm a business person and I've actually been out of business for all those months. So what I'm going to share might help you in one way or another, sorry. So let us put this into perspective. Basing our lesson from the book of James, chapter 1, verse 2 to 4. It's about trials and temptations. Verse 2. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds. Many of James' readers were facing poverty and persecution, and what we're facing right now is Corona and the consequences that it has come with it. So James is implying that yes, these trials, these challenges are difficult and painful, but they exist for a purpose. When you read verse 3, because you know the testing of your faith produces perseverance. It's about faith, complete trust in God. Even though you don't know what is going on behind the curtains, regardless of what you think, your job is to trust that God has the situation under control. It's not easy, it's not fun, but that is what you're supposed to do because that is what God has told us in his word. So James is encouraging us Christians that we embrace trials not for what they presently are, but because of the outcome that God will accomplish through them. What if this pandemic happened so that God can get your attention? Now that you've experienced the loss of a loved one, you've been out of business, you don't have a job, you may realize that you're facing challenges that are too big for you to resolve. And the fact that there's no cure yet, even these most powerful nations of the world don't know what the future holds. Moments like those are moments that you turn to God. So he allowed it, not because he doesn't care, but because he wants your attention. He loves you so much, and he allowed his son to die to prove it. And now he's calling you. In Matthew 11:28, come to me, you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Those who labor means those who are striving to do it all on their own and failing. You trusted your hustle, you trusted your business, now it has failed you. In my personal experiences, if you don't put God the center of it all, you're destined for failure. So be grateful. Thank Him for the gift of life and the fact that you have that little food to eat. Be grateful for it and realize that every good thing has its source from God. So, what if this pandemic happened so you know who your real friends are? Hard times reveal if people want to get or to give. If you want to know who your true friends are, wait until adversity strikes. True friends remain at your side during painful and difficult times, also during the days of sunshine and bliss. How many of your friends have reached out, especially those who are fully aware that you lost your job, that you've been out of business, not because they saw your WhatsApp status or because they saw you upload something on social media, but because they have you at heart, because they care. If they are not giving you the same love as when circumstances were different, then they didn't value your friendship. They valued what you offered. And now this is the perfect time to test friendships. It will be disappointing to lose these so-called friends, but be glad that you didn't lose any of your true friends, only that your true friends were revealed. What if God is using this time to create a friendship with you, the one that you desire in humans? When you read the book of John 15:14, the Bible says, you're my friend if you do what I command. You don't need to offer anything. You just allow him to be a part of your life. Use this time to bond with God and create the best of friendship in him. Make him your BFF and you'll never be lonely again. What if you need to humble yourself so that God can unleash your blessings? You see, when you read the book of Proverbs 3:34, the Bible says, God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Hard time exposes our pride and our need for God and for others. You see, when pride is in the equation, we see ourselves as greater than we are, and we are not special than anyone. You're not special than anyone. If there's something that Corona has taught us, is that not even that money in your bank account can buy you treatment. So quit looking down upon people. Adversity humiliates you. You've been living a lie, pretending to be someone who you are not, despite despising people left, right, and center. When you had that job, did you use it to help the needy, the business profit? Did you glorify Lord with tithes, or you used them for expensive trips, expensive outfits, party after party, just superficial needs? Corona did not come for a certain class of people. Color, religion, tribe. So don't see yourself as special than other people. Humble yourself and God is going to exalt you. Help people if you can and don't expect anything in return. Give back to society. When you are in a position to help someone. If you can't recognize your own feelings, then you can't make progress. Maybe this is the time that happened so that you humble yourself and then you'll be exalted. What if you needed this period so that you can reevaluate your priorities? What are your priorities? Sometimes, if you want to know if you got your priorities straight, is to take some time off. You've been wanting to create this time to get off so that you can reevaluate your priorities, but every time you keep procrastinating. Maybe this is the perfect time to sit down and reevaluate your priorities. Maybe you need to start afresh. So you need to sit down, figure things out, figure what needs to happen so that you can move forward. Maybe this is the time that you need to appreciate the most important things in life. For example, the gift of family. When social gatherings were banned, your place was home with your family. Maybe this is the time you need to bond with your wife, to bond with your children. Maybe you don't need that job. You need to start your own business, or you need to get a better job. Maybe you don't need that business. You need to start another business. Maybe this is the time you need to plan to take your business to the next level. Maybe this is the time you need to renovate so that when find the economy for the Kenyans has reopened, but when you are going to reopen on your own, you correct the mistakes that you didn't realize you were committing then. Maybe you need this time to find your purpose. Maybe God is teaching you that all those things that you're chasing day and night, they are meaningless. Maybe you needed to lose it all. As an eye opener, you know who has been in control all along. When you read the book of Deuteronomy 8:18, the Bible says, "But remember the Lord your God, for it is who gives you the ability to produce wealth and so confirms his covenant with this, which he swore to your ancestors as it is today." So reevaluate your priorities. Take your time and know and focus on the things that matter the most. Yes, as Paul reminds us in 2 Corinthians 4:8-9, we are hard pressed on every side but not crushed, perplexed but not crushed, perplexed but not in despair, persecuted but not abandoned, struck down but not destroyed. So Satan will use whatever means to oppress, to humiliate us, but God's grace is sufficient. We should not despair, just hang in there. And the fact that he has said in his word that he has the situation under control should give you hope. Just do the right thing and trust that he got us. He always knows best, and concentrate on the things that matter. So may God protect you and stay safe. So see you in my next video, and may God bless you. Bye.